I think that's working. Yes. Okay, so Ted, remember when the web was born? You've been talking about all this sort of stuff for 30 years before that. How was it? What was it when the web emerged?
Well, what my team was trying to do was much more ambitious, and we saw the web, and it was the sixth hypertext system on the internet, I believe. All of them had just jump links. And the hypertext concept had been reduced to jump links by my unfortunate experience at Brown University, where I had to fight for just the simplest concept. And so the notion of hypertext had been dumbed down to jump links, which other people called hyperlinks. And a fellow named Neil Larson put several different variants of jump link hypertext on the net, and then there was OWL and somebody else. And then when Berners-Lee's thing came along, the Xanadu group just shrugged. We didn't think it was going to be anything. And of course, with CERN's power behind it, and it was very well thought out and well put together. It took off with the very same takeoff profile I'd expected for our system. And we went through all the usual Kubler-Ross stages of anger and denial. I think that simply creating the URL, which was Tim Berners-Lee's greatest achievement, would have created jump link hypertext without HTML.
Yeah.
Because it meant you could jump to anywhere, and all the different directory systems of all the different operating systems would be unified into this one system of addressing. And that was the URL, and that was Tim's great contribution. HTML embedded the links, which of course meant you could only have one-way links. And did a number of other things that made it take off quickly, but what really made it take off was the browser, which was created by two kids at the University of Illinois. And that essentially gave it the momentum. That was called Mosaic. And then they went and built Netscape, and Microsoft licensed the original Mosaic, and it was Netscape versus Mosaic, and the browser wars began. And now the browser has evolved into this monstrous object, which is the only, shall we say, consistent platform anywhere, to the degree that it is consistent. So now everything has to work in the browser, which has nothing to do with the hypertext concept, but everything to do with special effects, sliding panels, horrible overlays, and junk. And this terrible JavaScript language, which was created by a very good guy, but he had only 2 weeks to do it. And considering that he had only 2 weeks to do it, it wasn't so bad. And now it has grown horribly into the so-called document object model. And so we have a monstrosity built on monstrosities inside the browser. And while my friend Mark Miller, for example, is on the committee trying to improve it, it's a long way from what anybody wanted back in the day when we had high ideals and hopes for the computing world and for worldwide hypertext, which this does not resemble my notion of in any way.